first of all, thank you guys for taking the time. I know there's a lot of stuff going on, very busy, heading into another Kelce Jam. I just want to start off by just the idea of medium rare and you guys coming together to start this. Where did that start? Like, where was the growing stages of that?
Sure, absolutely. So Adam and I met while we were working at SFX Entertainment, which at the time was one of the biggest music festival promoters in the country. And we were running some of the biggest festivals, and I went on to Live Nation, and we really got our education, almost like a college experience, working for some of the best festivals in the country. And what we, saw really quickly is, these events felt a little more regional. And by working with some celebrities really as the face of the festival, that they can really become national media properties. But the whole ethos is to work with, iconic celebrities, athletes, brands to bring their personality and their DNA to life in a really fun and authentic way. So started with Shaquille O'Neal, and with him it's like he wanted to do a late night carnival. He loved going to state fairs as a kid, right? For Gronk, he was over partying during the nighttime, so he wanted Gronk Beach during the day, and so on and so forth. But all the properties are these 50-50 joint ventures where, where our celebrity partner has a big say in the look and feel of the event, and you really, feel that as a consumer, that they're not just getting paid to make an appearance, but it's actually their event that they're very passionate about.
No, definitely. And you guys, you've heard so much about those different events, obviously, with Gronk and with Shaquille O'Neal. Travis Kelce, how did that come about in terms of you guys meeting up and deciding to do Kelce Jam last year during the NFL draft, which was also in Kansas City at the time?
Yeah, absolutely. So we actually, I believe Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes came to Shaq's Funhouse in 2020 in Atlanta. So they were at one of our events early on. We actually formed a relationship with Travis managers, Andre and Aaron from A&A, after Shaq's Funhouse, and just got to know each other and always kept in touch. Travis then came to Gronk Beach at NFL Draft Vegas, which was in 2022, and Travis basically grabbed Jeff and I at that event and was like, we got to do one of these for me. And that was a Draft 22, and we said, all right, let's think about it. And look, with Travis being an active player, it takes away, right, a lot of the calendar of the year of when you can do an event, right? You can't do it at Super Bowl because hopefully the Chiefs are going to be playing there every year. Right. You're very limited what events and when you can do it. And we said, holy crap, NFL Draft is in Kansas City next year. That just feels really perfect and serendipitous that Travis wants to do this. The draft's in Kansas City. And so we did that last year. We weren't really sure what we were going to do for year two, knowing that one of the main reasons we did it last year was because the draft was in KC. And really after the success of year one in KC, and then also just how much bigger profile-wise Travis has got in the last 12 months, it was like an absolute no-brainer to bring it back to KC. Normally we're like, hey, we have to do it at Super Bowl. We have to do it at draft. It has to be tied to a sports or entertainment weekend. And now just seeing, how beloved Travis is in Kansas City, it feels like a no-brainer to bring it back, and it feels like
and the two championships.
Exactly. Yeah, and two championships.
Don't forget the Super Bowl and celebrating the city.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it's definitely appreciated in terms of everyone in Kansas City and just enjoying everything that's going on. So many great reviews from last year's show where MGK was the headliner. This year's show, you see Lil Wayne. You also have 2 Chainz and Diplo. What do you believe, obviously you guys have done this for so long, how excited are you guys to see the way the Kansas City crowd reacts to these huge stars just once again coming in?
Yeah, look, obviously, Travis really is here curating the lineup, and these were names that he really sought after and knows not only that are his personal favorites, but I think have a good pulse on the city and thinks would be great names for him to bring to KC. And for him, he wants to bring in this mix of both hip hop and electronic, and I think we really did a good balance of that by Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz and then Diplo on the electronic side, really having his fingers on the pulse of the city, and also being able to call in some favors and get some legends that Jam because of his and Travis's relationship.
And I think adding to that, what was important for Travis is making this festival feel like it's for everyone, and that, young or old, even families want to come on out, no matter what your taste. Like, this festival is for the masses. This is for the people of KC. Tickets start at $49, and the musical lineup speaks to that, right? It's a little bit of everything. We have some local DJs opening and then building throughout the evening with our headliners, but really tries to make sure that these are huge names that everybody knows, and that, like Adam said, some icons that people can sing along to, but also show some of Travis' style and bring on Diplo, a cool name to really get the party going.
That's amazing. And just to get an idea, because you guys working together with Travis, how is he? Do you get a chance to really get to know him a little bit better, like during this process, even from last year?
Yeah, what's been fun about the process is really seeing what a true music fan Travis is. And we were planning last year's Kelce Jam, and we actually ran into him at Coachella in general admission, just dancing and having fun. I ran into him at several events throughout the weekend, and then this past month, I ran into him again at Coachella, again in general admission, having fun, masked up with his hood on so he can enjoy the festival. And, I think, look, Travis has a little bit of that party boy, attitude, but deep down, it's really because he loves the music. So he's been an amazing partner to work with. I think he takes a lot of pride and ownership of putting on the event for the city in that regard. And honestly, he, it's been a huge year for him, but I think he's still the same, TK that we all know and love.
Okay, so just in the most recent episode of the New Heights podcast, he made a mention that he's not going to do anything crazy on stage. He said he's not going to throw a Lombardi. He's not going to, do anything with his rings. Do you guys have any insight on anything special that might be on the horizon for the show, or is that a secret?
That's the secret, and that's the magic of Kelce Jam. You never know what's going to happen. Last year going into it, we had no clue he was going to bring the Lombardi Trophy and essentially do a beer luge outfit, spike it, and have some fun with it. And that's the magic of Kelce Jam, right? You just don't know what's going to happen. I think we got to, I'm sure we're all in store for a bunch of different surprises. And who knows, maybe some surprise guests, maybe something Travis does. You never know what's going to happen at Kelce Jam.
I will call out, though, there are a couple fun moments in particular that we're planning. So beyond Lil Wayne and Diplo and 2 Chainz, Travis is going to have a big main stage moment where he's introduced to the crowd, says a few words. And then, almost like a interactive festival or variety show, Travis will be leading some fun things on stage before 2 Chainz comes on. So he'll be doing and leading a Wingstop chicken wing challenge, where we're actually going to have some Chiefs players competing, and Travis will be judging. So that'll be super fun. One of our partners, Uncrustables, is actually bringing a T-shirt, but a peanut butter and jelly cannon for Travis to shoot out. So just a few different things like that. And like I said, it's not your typical music festival. Really want to make these moments really fun and engaging. So he'll be participating in those. There'll also be a drone show, a few random stuff like that. But I think the magic is in some of the surprises.
This all sounds exciting, and it's only a couple days away. So I'm seeing tickets are almost sold out last time I checked. So it should be a great show. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us, and we're looking forward to May 18th.